Consistency in your putting is going to be key if you want to produce those decent scores, putt well under pressure and reduce that handicap. You watch everybody that's playing in the US Masters this week, they are going to be really consistent with how they putt, whether it's from short distance or long. In this video, I'm going to give you one simple tip which could certainly produce more consistency within your putting. So without further ado, let's go. This is Nick Does Golf. Hey golfers, and welcome back to another video here on my channel, Nick Does Golf. It's great to have you here for this one. Today we're talking all about how you can be more consistent with your putting no matter what the distance is. So without further ado, let's go. So in an ideal world, your putting stroke needs to be neutral and the club face needs to be neutral to the ball and square when it comes into impact. However, this isn't the case for the majority of us playing a normal weekend golf. Of course, we put lots of emphasis on what our putter face is doing, whether we've got decent shaft lean, what our shoulders are rocking and what they are doing, but we need to make sure that there is an emphasis on what our arms are actually doing, because there is a lot of consistency or inconsistency that is determined by what our arms do throughout the swing. Are they consistent throughout the whole of the swing? One thing that I noticed that I was doing the other day was that my arm, as I went back, was bending a little bit more than what it was doing at address. Obviously you want this as consistent as possible. Now this is something that you might neglect and you need to put a bit more focus on. So once I did that, no matter what grip I was using at the time, because I can do either of them, right below left, which is conventional, or left below, that made a world of difference in terms of how I struck the ball and the ball rolling end over end, and obviously the direction in which that it goes. So focusing on my left arm, especially if I'm doing left below right, and keeping that angle that's bent in my arm is the main focus. I don't want it straightening as I go back, and I don't want it bending as I go back, because this is going to produce lots more inconsistencies as I go throughout the stroke. So next time you go out and practice or play out on the course, check what you're doing and what your arms are doing. Make sure that they are working together and the angle is staying the same, because if it's not, you're going to be really inconsistent and you're going to find it very difficult, especially with those longer putts. But this just proves from time to time that you miss certain things and you totally neglect them, and this could have a detrimental effect on actually how you are performing. So it's really important you keep checking over and over again with your technique, so you can get clued up on what you need to do to be able to perform and produce those results. So get to work golfers, make sure that you work on this and let me know what you think. Drop a like on the video and leave a comment down below. I'd really appreciate that, and I'd love to know if this method works for you. If you enjoyed it that much, make sure you check out some of my other videos and hit the subscribe button down below. I'd really appreciate the support as my channel is growing very nicely, and I can't wait to deliver more free content out to you guys as soon as possible. Of course, I've got my social media platforms, they are all in the description box down below. I'm on Instagram, Twitter and TikTok, so you can keep up to date with everything that I'm doing. Make sure you message me, interact with everything that I post. I'd really love for you to do that. Get consistent with that putting. Thanks very much for watching and see you all on the next one.